Good afternoon, fam. It's still Monday, uh, May 23rd, 2020, and it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And today's subject I want to talk to you about, again, is your garden is your canvas. And what I mean by that is look at your garden here. This is Dean's garden on Brown's Family Farms. Okay, I'm going to tile that here. And your garden is your canvas. So you can, like this right here, I got a space that I'm going to get ready to plant some watermelons on. See the mounds there? Remind me of my Indian ancestry from my grandmother's uh, Indian. Okay, now we're working with a spot here. It's approximately 10 foot, roughly a 10 by 10 plot right here, okay? And this is going to be just watermelons. Now, use your imagination on what you can do, and everything don't have to be hills. You can take another 10 by 10 section over there and put you some rows and put something in that, okra or whatever. And you can put your 8 by 8 over here. Now, I know I do raised beds, but if you don't, lumber is expensive, and if you can't, don't want to fool with that, you can kind of just make each plot be its own entity, its own garden. So, like, I'm gonna have uh, these watermelons. These are baby watermelons. I got them at a farmer's market in Fort Smith here last fall, and so I planted them by seed. And see, they're trying to get leggy on me. Uh, and that's why I like to plant stuff in these solo cups. What is it, 16 ounce or whatever? And so that I can, when I get ready to plant my, when I get ready to plant my, put my tomatoes, my watermelon sets in there. I'll show you how I do it. All right. Okay, here's my first mound. I got five. I got one, two, three, four. I got 5 cups. Now there's a couple of them in each one, but that don't really matter. Okay, fam. So what I done, I used some of some of my mix that y'all seen earlier with my goober dust and organic soil, and I incorporated that with the native soil that was already here. That my cousin tilled up for me, and so now I am going to show you how I plant. Okay, I'm going to take on this mound, and this mound's probably about 6 or 8 inches tall or whatever, and I like to do my watermelons and cantaloupes and things like that in that manner. Okay, so now you dig out your little volcano there. Hope it doesn't erupt. See about the size of your solo cup. And then, let me see, can I get this out of here? Okay, so now that I have, gotten it out of the solo cup, it's two. I mean, I'm gonna leave them because they're just going to grow. It might come apart, but let me get off camera, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I had to put the camera down. I couldn't use both hands. But y'all know the deal. Anyway, so I got that in there, and it's a little leggy. My watermelon plant is, so I'm gonna bear it to the neck. And I already mixed, like I said, I mixed some of my organic soil incorporated with when I did the mound. So I sprinkled some of it on it, 3 or 4 scoops or whatever, and I incorporated with it. So now, see here. Now that is going to be all right. See, now got my mound. They like good drainage, watermelons do, and I don't have to wet it because the soil is pretty wet, and we're going to get some more rain. And then you make it pretty like the dome. Oh yeah. See, now she'll grow, she'll take off. And it hit different though, y'all, when you're working the grounds that your parents and your aunts and uncles and your grandparents worked. Brown's Family Farm, it really hits different. You can feel that. You can feel their presence, and that's real. When you talk about spirituality and Zen and things like that, but that's real. I can feel it. So these will be growing. I'm getting emotional, so let me just kind of finish the garden, Dean's garden here. But anyway, like I said, you can make different spots, different plots. I think Brenda's going to plant some peas over here and over there or whatever. And we'll continue to be continued. Love you guys. Bye. Okay, so I just measured the garden. It's about 40 feet and by 50 feet, something like that. But listen, fam, I don't want you guys on a mental note. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. You just got your plot plowed or whatever. And don't think you have to do everything in one day, make rows and do this and that or whatever, or get boxes or whatever. Just look at it like this. You just working, just say if you want, just for an example, when you lay out your garden or design your garden, I'm going to work with 10-foot square spaces. Okay? So a person, you and your kid or your old lady, your old man or something, get out there uh, and just work it, work one plot. This is going to be watermelons here, baby watermelons right here. And I don't know what I'll have the next thing. I'll do something else, but it'll be probably a 10 by 10 plot. So each part is part of the whole concept of 360. So this is a 10 by 10, and I think what I'm going to do is it's going to be its own, like I said before, its own entity. And I think I'm going to put mulch in between the hills here, and that'll be like a pretty little spot there. And I'll show you how I'm doing that. All right. Okay, now I'm at my mulch pile. So I got me partial trailer load with mulch in it and everything. So I'm going to take it up to the garden. All right. All right. Now getting ready to take this from this trailer, kind of dress it up, put it in the garden here. All right. All right, fam. Now I got the trailer empty. Now that I got my plot done, you see how it looks there? Now, if you want to be more precise, you know I'm a bricklayer by trade, and so I like pulling lines and squares and stuff like that. I was just trained like that. But anyway, if you wanted to do square plots, you can put you some, get precise. You can put you some 10 by 10 square, lines throughout. Go from one end, then go to the other end, that corner, kind of halfway square it off. But look how pretty that is, though. So here is my watermelon patch. 5 plants. They'll spread over the mulch. See how the mulch is now, and how it blends in, earth tones, whatever. And then I can concentrate on the next one. I don't know what I'm gonna put next, but I'll find something. So like I said, they should do pretty good. A couple in there don't matter, and everything. So there we have it. So I'll see you guys in a few days. And that I like that mulch because it helps retain moisture. So when it rains, you don't have issues with runoff and things like that. So it'll just absorb through there, it'll hold in the ground over there, and your roots will absorb the moisture and nutrients that it needs. And this will eventually compost down into dirt also. All right.